I know I gave a little sneaky peek talking about the new program related to nutrition. And I wanted to give you all a heads up and give you some time to consider it before I roll it out the door on Friday and everyone's kind of frantically asking me questions and trying to decide if this is the best option for them. So what I am going to be offering in the new year is a very high level, high accountability type program for specifically women who want to lose fat. It is going to be called the 6-week fat accelerator, okay? And it is what it is. It is a short and sweet, essentially, excuse me, essentially a fat loss cut, if you know those terms. Nothing extreme, okay? I'm not going off the deep end. We're not going to extremes here, but this is going to be a little bit more of a high level, and the expectations are going to be just a bit higher. I'm also going to be doing a lot more one-to-one attention with this program than I have done in the past 3 years. So this isn't quite one-to-one coaching that I was offering before, but it's the closest thing to it that I have offered in 3 years, okay? And some of you who've been in my one-to-one coaching way back when, you know that level of support that you got, and it's going to be just about there because I am going to be individually providing you guidance and direction within parameters, of course. However, you will be getting direct one-to-one feedback from me every single week. The expectations are that you will be logging and tracking your food. You will be taking measurements of yourself. You will be taking progress pictures. You will be doing weigh-ins regularly. I know I like to say I don't like the scale. We don't need to focus in on the scale. For this program in particular, I'm changing my tune a bit because this is a fat loss accelerator program and we need some data points as far as your weight progress over the 6 weeks. So if you're not somebody who's real comfortable with stepping on the scale multiple times a week, I might suggest that this might not be the best program for you, okay? Because I need to see those data points to give you the best feedback to help you be successful in this program. This program is also not for you if you can't log and track your food pretty much every single day for 6 weeks. So you got to be all in with that because, again, we need to see, are you eating in a calorie deficit? Are you hitting your protein target? What is your fiber goal at? So the expectation is such that you will be logging and tracking your food pretty much daily within the program. I'm going to be asking for a summary of your calories and your macros at the end of every single week. This is going to give me the best data to provide you with the best feedback for your success, okay? And if you tell me, well, I just didn't log and track on Tuesday through Friday, that's not helping you, okay? So I need you to make the commitment if you are going to be jumping into this program. The other thing this is not going to be for you is if you are just going to be really unwilling to make some sacrifices. This is a 6-week short and sweet fat loss cut, and I am really going to be looking for women to kind of just raise the bar a little bit. Like I can go a week or 2 without alcohol, or maybe I want to go the whole 6 weeks without alcohol. I'm not saying you can't come into this program and not, like you have to not drink, but I am going to highly recommend that you cut back on your alcohol consumption in order to get the best results. Okay. So I am going to be raising the bar. I'm going to be changing my coaching style a bit where I'm going to be providing you with a little bit of tough love. Normally I'm a pretty easygoing and like, yeah, it's okay. That's not what this program is about. This program is about results. And so I am challenging myself to step up in my coaching ability and hold you accountable. And so that's why I wanted to speak to you all and to really make sure that you had a good understanding about what this program is going to look like. The program will be running for 6 weeks, and we are going to start officially on the 12th of January. So pre-enrollment is going to open on Black Friday. I am holding a limited number of spots. I only have so much bandwidth and capacity within this program because there is so much one-to-one time, okay? So limited number of spots. this really is going to be kind of next level. I know a lot of you are asking, do I still stay within Inspire Nutrition? Yes, you do, because I'm not going to be educating, doing a coaching call on a different topic every week. You've already been getting that within the Inspire Nutrition program. I will give you maybe some homework, some reminders. I want you to watch this video. I want you to repeat this podcast. So the educational pieces are already there. The main component of this program is the high level accountability. And that's, I know, what a lot of you are wanting and needing. And it's not for everybody. And I get that. But a lot of you are desiring that high level accountability. And I wanted to make that available to you. So here's what you're going to get. Let's see. Here's what you're going to get. Weekly check-ins. You are going to submit a check-in form to me every single week. You're going to tell me your calories, your macros, your weight trends, your steps, your challenges, your wins, and I will review that personally every single week. You're going to get a personalized Voxer message. For those who don't know what Voxer is, it is a messaging app. So we're going to use a messaging app, not a Facebook community. So you're not going to be getting an email from me. It's not going to be written. It is going to be a voice memo from me directly looking at your check-in form, giving you direct feedback with feedback, adjustments, strategies, encouragement, and a bit of tough love if that's what you need. Calorie and macronutrient recommendation changes as needed. We're all going to be walking through custom macro targets. So you all have those off the get-go, which you do in the app already, but we can make some adjustments if needed. And then you will be submitting to me that weekly check-in form, your macro log, your regular weigh-ins, measurements, and progress photos. I am sensitive here in that I don't have to see your progress photos. I understand that it can be very sensitive. If you want to share them with me, I welcome that, but I never ever require somebody to send me a picture of them in their sports bra and their underwear. Okay. I think it's very valuable to you. So I will require that you take them for yourself. I will not require that you send them to me. I recommend it, but I won't require it. Clear fitness expectations. So you will be following the recommendations in the Inspire Fitness program. You will be showing up for your workouts. You will be hitting step targets. You will be lifting a minimum of 3 times a week. And then I'll provide those guidelines for dining out as well as alcohol consumption. The goal is 5 to 10 pounds in 6 weeks. And I believe if you show up ready to do this work and with my support, this is entirely possible. Depending on where you're coming into the program, if you're already within a normal weight, we might have to make some adjustments. But for a lot of you who are in need of some weight loss, this is a very realistic goal for you, okay? Why does this work? Because you've been relying on guessing and hoping and trying and like, I guess it's good enough, or I'm gonna, I'm not really sure what I'm eating today, but I'll get back to it another day. Like, you just haven't been showing up consistently. And that's why that high level accountability is there to help support you, okay? The structure, the strategy, the accountability is going to equal that progress for you. So you, again, must be willing to track your macros daily, follow your targets. I'm not saying you have to be perfect. That is not what I'm saying. But we need to be on track, hitting within about 3 to 5% majority of the days, okay? Complete the weekly check-ins, take the photos, weigh consistently, be coachable and honest with me, okay? Can't help you if you're not being honest. Say no sometimes. You might have to say no, and that might have to happen sometimes. Commit fully for the 6 weeks. This is an extreme, okay? It sounds a little extreme. I know it's a little intense. It is an extreme. It is going to be intentional, and you are going to appreciate having those expectations and those parameters. Pre-enrollment doors are going to open on the 28th, 8 a.m., okay? 8 a.m. Limited spots because I am only one person and I have limited capacity. There's going to be pre-sale pricing. Pre-sale pricing is going to run through the weekend or until spots fill. So regular pricing is $5.99 for the 6-week program. Pre-sale, pre-enrollment pricing is $4.99. You're going to save $100 if you sign up this weekend until the spots are full. I understand this is a financial commitment. When you pay attention, okay? It is a big financial commitment, and I appreciate that for those of you who are willing to make that commitment. It is a big commitment on your time. It is also a big commitment on my time, which is why the price is where it is at, okay? There's a lot of individual attention. you're going to get a lot of high-level accountability and support directly from me. So if you are thinking that you are interested in jumping into the 6-week Fat Loss Accelerator, I'm really excited about it. I can't wait to see the results of the women jumping into this program. Limited number of spots are going to be available, and you can sign up on Friday. So details will be dropping in the Facebook community as well as via email. So stay tuned for those links. When it's full, it's full. I might bring it back, like I might offer it again, maybe in April or perhaps in August. But this is not going to be a program that I'm going to be running repeatedly. And I can't take 50 people. I can't take 40 people. I can't take 30 people. Okay. My number in my head is 20. We'll see what happens with enrollment and we'll go from there. So I'd love for you to join us. Wanted you to be 100% clear on the expectations. You know what you're signing up for. I welcome you. If you have any questions on that, you can reach out to me. But right now that's where we're sitting and the doors will open on Friday. So thanks everyone for your time.